Coach, I'll be the fall guy here and ask you, you've had two great seasons, early exits in the playoffs. What do you got to do this year to get over the hump?
I don't even really call it a hump because if you look at where the program was at before we got there, I think we actually right on schedule. So at the end of the day, we just got to keep getting better. We had a great offseason. We got bigger, stronger, faster. I mean, it's a process. And sometimes people rush the process. So at the end of the day, we just got to keep getting better and keep training up.
And you've got a new player on the team, a transfer from Jersey, Cartier Canada, I think is his name. Can you talk about what he brings to the program?
Yeah, he's an explosive football player. He's going to play a little bit everywhere for us on both sides of the ball. Obviously, he's a winner, so that's what he brings to the table. He's already clicked with the guys, so it's just like one of the guys.
Fellas, it seems like all of the players that have played under Coach Scott have really glowing reviews of the influence that he's had on them, on and off the field, the culture that he's set in the program. You've turned Huguenot around real fast in these couple of years. For the four of y'all, how do you define and what do you credit that to, what Coach Scott has done with this program the last couple of years and get y'all to the place where you're at now? How's he done
it? Wait, can you ask that question again, please?
How's Coach Scott turned this program around so fast? How do y'all define the culture of Huguenot football under his leadership?
He's just been leading us the right way. The mentality he brings, the mentality he brings to the table. We all follow him, we all look up to him, and we all want to be winners. And he's a winner, so that's what he brings.
He pushes us hard, you know. One thing he preached the most is consistency, so when he coaches us hard, that's really one thing that we keep focused on our mind.
Another thing is, we want to be a team, but one thing to make sure that we do is partake as a group outside of the football. So, like you just said, he couldn't help us to be so that you felt at home. Winning his whole life, so he can't be good at great transition and stuff like that.
For you four, obviously, kind of a hectic offseason, commitments, a lot of attention, stuff like that. I mean, what's it kind of like? How beneficial is it to have other guys around you kind of going through the same thing?
It just gives them like examples of what not to do and what to do during the recruitment process. So I'm glad I went through my recruitment process and they get to learn from what I experienced.
Did y'all practice at midnight? Was that the midnight madness deal? What was that experience like? It looked cool.
Absolutely. I thought it was a great experience for us. It was something different, but at the end of the day, it was definitely a dope experience. The parents fed us afterwards, so we were there from like 2 to 5. It was definitely a great experience. Something different. We'll definitely, I think we'll do that every year moving forward.
And you renamed the field this year as well, right after Coach McPhee. Talk a little bit about what he represents for your program.
I mean, he's what the program was. He's one of the reasons that obviously I wanted to be there, the tradition that he had, especially in the 90s. So he definitely has set a high standard for the program, and then, like I said, it kind of fell off. But again, it was one of the programs that, just looking around and being a coach, that I said I would definitely take that job, just because I wanted to kind of bring that back, bring the pride back to the South Side.
Charles Jr., you split time with Linwood Johnson last year. Now the team is yours, so to speak. Talk about the expectations and your role as a leader coming into this season.
You know, most of the team I've been playing on basically my whole life. Expectations don't change. I'm a total rock and I'm leading my team.
Question for the three players not named Charles Scott Jr. The past 2028 rankings came out recently. There's not a whole lot of them yet, but you were the top recruit in the state in the early rankings for that. What makes him special? What makes him ready to take over the keys under center for y'all?
I think what makes him special is his arm talent. Like, it's one of the best in the state. Like, his arm is crazy, deep ball, stuff like that.
God gave him something that not too many people have.
I say the experience he has. Not a lot of class of 2028 quarterbacks are starting for the team right now. And he's just ready. He's been ready since he was in 8th grade, and I can't wait for the season.
Coach, the offense gets the highlight reels, but talk about your defense, which has been good, but I guess a little underrated compared to the offense.
Yeah, for sure. I can't really remember right offhand. I mean, my DC's in the back, but I think we gave up probably like 8-9 points a game. At the end of the day, the defense will be really fast as usual. They're going to be violent. They're going to hit. They're going to be loud. They're going to play the game the way that we like to play the game. Yeah, some people will be intimidated, especially when we got to come down the hill. But again, personnel base was good, scheme base was good. So we got great coaches, great players, and a great scheme. So you can definitely always have some great defense that way.
Question primarily for Coach Scott, but if any of y'all want to answer this, go for it. And
Last
then
question.
same thing that I asked Armstrong and that I'll ask TJ. What does it do for the city of Richmond when you got programs in the city proper doing what y'all did last year, what you're poised to do this year? Does it uplift the community, and how cool was that being part of something historic for the city last year?
No, it's definitely cool, and like I said, that was one of the things I said coming in, that if we do this thing the right way, then the violence will drop in the city. The community will be excited about it. Like I said, we have babies that we already know want to come play football at Huguenot. We got families that already saying, look, we want to be over there, because again, they see what's going on. It's definitely been a lot of excitement and positivity to our community.
Thanks so much, guys.